So we're going to the arena today?
No, I got it again. We'll be doing a bonus episode. It's just that's where I do all my grinding for like levels and stuff.
Well, yeah, because it's raw-ass combat. Speaking of raw-ass combat,
Yeah.
Yep.
Raw ass combo.
Oh, it's a coliseum.
it is. Let's call it a returning staple of the franchise, the Olympus Coliseum.
Yeah, the Olympus, I think, is the series that Hercules is the Disney thing that honestly appears the most.
Stay back.
Not counting the obvious Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Oh, because the Coliseum's just an easy enemy rush thing. They always do it.
I mean, it gets a bit more interesting in 3, but we'll get there.
Take that!
So what's this Keyblade gimmick?
It's a bit longer reach. And that's really all I really can say. Keyblades are basically numbers until 3, so
I'm sorry, are you defeating enemies with the power of Tetris?
effectively.
Falling blocks. Because
I like how they
Disney's
didn't
not
bother
paying
to
for
attack you.
Oh, I'm immune when because that I have iframes basically during that point, so it's like,
Drip! Let's get comical.
yeah. This entire thing I've just, iframes all the time.
That's so convenient, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It
It's
is!
so good. Like it's fucking bullshit.
That's the thing. Command styles are still better just because of the sheer nonsense you pull with him, so...
You okay?
But finished commands are also very good.
Yeah, thanks.
How many fan fictions between Teenage
They were too much
Hercules
for
and
me.
Terra do you think exist out there?
I'm just gonna have
Very
to
few.
harder. You're pretty tough. You really handled those things. Are you here to enter the games?
I know, Hercules isn't pretty boy anime enough for
the
it.
games.
Yeah.
To see who's strongest.
You're right, his
One day,
hair's too
I'm gonna win
normal.
them all and become a true hero.
Hank, where are you? Front and
God,
center
I'm glad that they preserved the weird swirly nipples of Hercules.
Uh-oh. Gotta go. The Coliseum's just up ahead. I hope I get to see you fight there sometime. A competition.
Bye, Herc,
You
we're
think
not...
that guy's gonna go the distance?
I should find
Yes,
out how
but
strong
that's...
I really am.
Again, don't worry about it.
Okay, but the Disney Eurobeat version of Go the Distance is really good.
Yes.
Heresy.
Bonus episode, us ranking the Disney beat songs.
Man, I'm already terrified enough of Disney lawyers. Like, yes, each of these games has a nice big disclaimer of like, yes, you can stream it. It's fine. But like, nah, man.
No, I mean we obviously couldn't listen to it in video, but we'd be like,
after another.
oh yeah, Go the Distance is so much better than
All I need is one
the
Also-
Mickey Mouse March.
Disney Eurobeat Zero to Hero, also very good.
Wait,
Yeah.
dark, moody, powerful.
I'll find the song list, and then we'll do it during the game with the most
How's
representation of songs to album.
Did they explain whether or not Terra can actually read?
Who are you?
Oh, because
Name is
there's an entire language thing that we just don't acknowledge ever with this series too, so we just kinda...
Darkness inside. Am I right? Of course I'm right.
Oh, we've
I
been
mean,
to
the
France, we've been to Germany,
Wait, what?
we're now in ancient Greece.
Okay, stay with me.
The secret to the franchise is that it's all very insular, and the actual universe itself is not very well explored.
Darkness will be your
Yes.
best friend. But if
Mhm.
you go and get all self-conscious
Now,
and refuse to
will
face
Risen-
it, the darkness will
not
run
Risen.
over you
Will
like
Terra
a
be taking a
debutante
holiday
at a
to
toga sale.
Cambodia?
And then where are you? Nowhere. Now me,
God,
Only
I
if
wish.
Risen goes first.
and I see
I mean,
potential.
It would fit
That's right,
in
kid.
universe
You got the
with
potential to conquer
Kingdom
the
Hearts
darkness
lore
inside
because
you.
it's where
And
people
I
dress
need
in
to give you
black.
some pointers.
Yeah.
Believe me, if anybody knows conquering, I know conquering.
Look, normal Earth doesn't exist
Let's hear
here.
it then.
Yes,
How
only
do I
the
conquer
Disney
the darkness?
modifiable worlds that can be recanonized at will and commodified
Sign up for the
endlessly.
games.
weird micronations
I
floating
know.
in space.
Please,
That's what
Lord
Kingdom
Hades,
Hearts
the
is.
games. But hey,
We have
Planets
cut
of Past.
France
you
off
can
the
learn in
planet
the heat of
Earth
battle.
and launched it into space.
Don't worry, I'll be right there to guide
To
you
be fair,
every
they're
step
pretty
of the way.
explicit about
I'm
like,
kind of what you
no,
call an
you
expert
the worlds are
in
bigger than what we see. It's just
Oh, decide fast.
we don't.
This
We're only
is
going to the
our
relevant
time.
parts. Like, they acknowledge that in universe. I don't remember where, but that it's definitely something they do say.
I mean, France is a fairly large country, yeah.
Yeah, it's large enough that it has 3 types of stereotypes.
Ooh.
Parisians, surfers, and farmers.
Sacre bleu.
Ah,
Go ahead
yes,
and be
the
angry in the
surfer
comments.
culture.
I'm not going to see them.
Mm-hmm.
This is me doing my customary look for different things, because, yeah, I learned recently that the stickers, if you put them in the thing, in, like, the album, you can unlock a command style, because weird bonus game things.
Mm-hmm.
That they don't tell you about inside the game until it occurs.
Yes, until I look at the wiki, because I've been doing other research for other things.
Kingdom Hearts, baby! It's why I look forward to discussing a certain mechanic in 2, but
Mm-hmm.
Blink and you'll miss it.
yes, this is essentially how the Coliseum goes for
When are you gonna tell me how to
the
conquer
majority
the
of
Hold
the
your chariot
franchise.
horses.
Mm-hmm.
You'll not believe the bureaucracy involved with these things. Name?
darkness? Terra.
Kind of earthy, but all right. Now,
That was a good pun.
height,
I hate it.
weight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
What's this? Favorite god? Come on, Hades. There.
You mean Pluto?
Easy peasy. I sense
No,
that you're
he has to be
already starting
Hades
get all
because
warm
there
and
is an
fuzzy with that
existing
darkness
Pluto
inside you. It's
who
sweet,
has
really.
more legal
And
clout
hey, by
than
the
him.
time you win the final match here,
fair.
you'll have figured out how to conquer it.
The Hercules movies do Hades so fucking dirty.
Go away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Service with a smile.
Hades is genuinely, I won't say a good person, but by the standards of the Greek gods, alright.
I would go as far to say that Hades, as far as the Greek gods, and even going as far as the Roman gods go, he's the best of the gods because he's not only a wife guy, but he does his job and little else.
Yeah, no, he keeps to himself.
He doesn't turn into a goose and fuck.
He doesn't turn into a cloud of golden rain and fuck women.
Yeah.
He doesn't turn into a possessed giant whose body had been dead but still warm after... Oh, how's that myth go? Stupid amounts of time, and then rapes a woman and that becomes Hercules.
Thunder!
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then people blame Hera for being the antagonist of everything. She's the
I
mom
mean-
who stepped up.
Yeah. So anywhere, here's Wonderwall.
Yeah, that's basically what. So each of the D-Links have their own little mini games when you get to the second stage. Stitch here is, Wonderwall.
On a ukulele.
Yes. So you asked for more D-Links, and so it's like this is the best spot to do that because this is
Combat.
basically yeah.
Also, you say here's Wonderwall, but honestly, Terra strikes me more as a Santeria kind of person.
There is no way
Yeah.
he could play that. Come on.
Santeria is actually a good song though.
I don't know, man.
Fight.
Can we
It's
agree
better
it's
than
enjoyable?
Wonderwall at the very least.
We managed to avoid the debate about the Disney era beats, but can we discuss Wonderwall?
No.
What's there to discuss? There's a better song that they did, and it's fucking in the bushes.
Hell yeah.
I mean, most of their music is better than Wonderwall.
Yeah.
Wonderwall's so bad, Oasis is on record saying that song sucks.
So yeah, as previously mentioned, D-Links are unique commands based on, themed after whatever character you're borrowing power from. He's also have a series of passive buffs that, again, you
Want some?
the names are mostly self-explanatory, but if you want actual like details, I had to go look those up on the wiki.
Isn't Cinderella dead in this timeline?
No, we helped her get to her party and we left.
I'm thinking of Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
Not
Is she
dead, just
actually
heart
dead, or
removed.
is she just
different?
been sold?
No, her,
Fire! You're done!
yeah, her heart has just been removed from her. That's it. She's fine. The body is basically in suspended animation.
Kali mod that bitch. God, this is painful, Carnival.
There's a reason I switch off from Demolition, kinda.
You know, honestly, the God.
Demolition is very good and useful, but like, oh, when I'm recording, this kinda can get a bit annoying.
Want some? Let's go.
Because
Consideration for your
Anyway, here it
audience?
comes again.
I'm
Also,
surprised they don't have a way to force the Tetris pieces to fall faster.
I think my favorite part is the giant text, "You win!"
Look, it's tradition.
Yeah.
Tradition?
Tradition. Alright, time to start listening to Fiddler on the Roof soundtrack.
No, I'm good.
I mean, there are some fun songs in that, but that is a 3.5-hour trip.
Yeah.
And most people don't learn anything from it.
Nope.
Okay.
Also, Carnival, my problem with Demolition is more the timer still runs, and it's very not kind to your camera.
Pardon me.
oh, I was panicking when I did that. It's like, oh wait, am I gonna lose because this?
Also, this piece of shit.
Hello, Plan Beta.
Yeah.
Hey,
This
kid.
dude who you would absolutely not
Come here,
recognize
come
if you hadn't played certain games.
So is that Vanitas again?
No.
Is it Ventus?
Nope.
Once I've conquered
Is
the
it
darkness
Sora?
in my heart,
He's got nothing to do with Kingdom
I'll
Hearts.
never have to fear it again.
Then
It's
why is he
Zack?
in this game?
We gotta borrow the Final Fantasy characters to fill out the roster. And yes, you're correct.
That's Leon?
No,
No, Zach.
Back.
Zack Flair.
Cypher?
No, Zack Flair from Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, right, because in one of the games, Auron is a thing.
Yeah. Alright, we can't do Cloud again, and we can't do Sephiroth again.
No,
What if
Cloud
we
is
do-
busy being a pre-teen.
So long!
You know, it's almost a shame that they never use Lightning, because she would have been perfect for this franchise. Unfortunately for everyone.
Give it time.
Didn't those
We
games
got-
exist way after Kingdom Hearts?
Yes.
Not this one.
Well, yeah, this one. This one was after 13 came out, but like, look, we know Kingdom Hearts 4 is in development. Well, I don't know if it's in active development, but it's in the works.
Say goodbye! Take that!
It should still exist despite some major event that everybody's, for some reason, pretending never happened, kind of happened. It's almost like 3 years stopped existing for some reason.
Also, man, the Maleficent D-Link seems really good.
It is like all the D-Links are useful. It's just meter, and I don't remember because I can deal with it in my own way.
Oh no, he's gone Super Saiyan.
Hey, stop it! The match is over!
Why would Zack have darkness in his heart?
Give it a second.
What's gotten into him?
It's not me.
What?
I'm not doing this.
I don't know, buddy, you clearly are.
He's being controlled.
By the darkness.
Quick, unlock his heart. And I guess this is where the fan fictions are coming from.
Super Warrior, see, right here. It's the power of darkness. Could have been yours, still could, if you
Holy shit, that take.
to it.
Just James Woods nonchalantly saying, This is the power of darkness.
Never had me.
Oh, James Woods, he's absolutely phoning it in for most of these games.
Yes.
Look, to be fair, I'm sure he's always glad to have one of these games come around, because it's more work than he gets usually.
Yeah, dude's a real piece of shit, so fuck him
Yes.
anyway.
Yeah.
The soldier.
Yeah, so I remember this fight being absolute misery on Proud Mode.
It's over.
Oh, I can see it. This was definitely one of those fights where I'm like, oh, okay.
Want some?
You are at very real threat of being one-shotted from certain moves.
You can't escape. Want some?
You know what would be a hilarious crossover?
Come on.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 2 and Magica.
You can't escape.
Carnival, can you
Kingdom
escape?
Hearts 2.
You can't escape. Breathe.
There's something really funny about how much damage that does once again it makes you.
Heal. Take that.
But genuinely that was like, okay, hey, the game, I gotta pay attention to this fight, actually.
Yeah, genuinely threatening even on normal.
Mm-hmm. Well, that is the power of darkness.
The darkness.
It's your boy, the Door to Darkness, back with another episode of the Ludochronologies LP.
That kid doesn't have what it takes to handle darkness.
By James Woods.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna make it?
May you never darken our door ever again.
I'm finally
I wish.
free.
I'm sorry
We're
to
gonna see
say
him a
that
lot
we're
more.
we're playing Kingdom Hearts, so
Man,
we're gonna be going back to
let a guy
Greece a
like you
lot.
Control me. I'll never
Well,
live it down.
At some point, someone in the future could figure out how many hours until another James
Thanks.
Woods.
Terra.
Thanks, Terra.
Also, Zach, what the fuck is wrong with your
Zach.
body?
Yeah,
Yeah.
why you were like, you don't look like you.
Yep.
What
Well-
a corset he's wearing.
You're
If
exactly
you look
what I
closely
pictured
at the
a hero would
stitches, that's Hercules' body and Zack's
be.
head.
The way you look,
I mean, yes,
there's
but
something else about you.
Well, I'm not
Also,
here.
that was a good joke.
Trust me.
Yeah.
You kidding? Listen to those cheers, man.
What cheers? There's nobody in the stands.
We're not rendering that on the PSP.
They're just piping in the cheers through the sound system.
You're their hero. And mine, too. It's too bad. I really wanted to fight you fair and square.
I think what I find fascinating about this is that even like in the Hercules movie, the Colosseum is like an oval and not a shitty rectangle.
I appreciate how flat Zack's delivery was.
yeah,
Yes.
wow. Oh,
Alright, we're free of Greece.
yeah. So again, since the Colosseum was like a nothing, we're gonna go to the next world.
Oh hell yeah, we're off to Neverland.
Oh, that's Neverland. I was wondering who the hell owns the Tasmania, the Warner Brothers property, so answered the question myself.
Mm-hmm.
What are they, Captain?
I mean, Peter Pan's another mainstay in most of the games.
Yeah.
It's almost kind of frustrating how much Kingdom Hearts repeats itself.
That's probably Disney oversight because they have to continually have something to use their licenses. And if they don't
Yeah,
have
that
a
is
movie
like-
or something that came out,
From what I understand, the production is like, what's it? Like, SweetX can ask, but like, Disney's the one that gets the final. You get to use these things.
That's the mouse, baby.
That's the mouse.
Michael Roden.
I am almost certain that it is something cynical along the lines of what properties do we need to hold on to?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, absolutely. That's why. That's why we get the worlds that we get in 3. That we got in 3.
It's why Pooh never leaves.
Take that!
Yeah.
Let's go!
large gorilla unversed with bananas on their heads?
At least the Native American stand-ins aren't going to show up.
Want some?
Yes, I can gladly say no. That doesn't show up, at least in Terra Story.
I don't like what you just said there at the end of that.
I say that because I haven't gone to the others in this game yet.
If I desired your assistance, I'd have demanded it. We had the situation under control. Isn't that right, Smee?
Oh, yes, Captain, completely. We would have cleaved those fiends to the brisket, we would. Why,
You know, now that I think about it, Smee is kind of, uncomfortable.
I don't think your efforts mean you
What?
get a share of me trade.
He's a cabin boy who is slightly
I'm not
older
after
than
your
Captain
precious
Hook.
box, Captain.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a person.
He's
a
in a
boy
position that
wearing a
he
mask.
should have aged out of,
Ring any bells?
that is usually reserved for young men 12 to
You blithering
18,
barnacle.
and then they're supposed to leave it by the time they're
We shall leave
20.
this place before the light draws them back again.
Hey, hold on. What did you just say about the light?
His eyelids are more gray than they usually are.
This chest, you see, contains light gathered from
You mean
It's all the rum and
sleep?
the rheumatism.
acquaintance, a boy
Yeah.
who's sure to try and seize it.
Also, to be fair, it is Neverland, and time is weird in Neverland.
Then who?
Yeah.
Smee is the only person who
Why
ages
don't I
in
help you keep the light
Neverland.
safe?
Just like the time
you
that
could tell me more
Dwayne
about
The
this
Rock
boy who's
Johnson got
troubling you.
isekai'd during that
What's his
one
name?
movie that is a recreation of a guy dealing with trauma from the Iraq War.
Mm.
See the movie Tideland. It's better.
This chest must be brought to Skull Rock safely. Don't let that Peter Pan
No,
anywhere near it.
please. It's bad enough we had to discuss Oasis. I'd rather not talk about Metallica either.
Mm-hmm.
About He-Man
once
and the
again,
Masters of the Universe.
I've never actually seen the movie.
The
It's a
real
funny
meat
one.
of it is in the cartoons.
once again, Terra. No critical thinking.
Nope. Not even once.
I'm willing to give Terra a little bit of credit here. Those guys looked vaguely human, and he is bopping around places where everybody is slightly alien and different, so maybe he's just really not judging books by their covers.
To be fair, they were also perfectly reasonable to him, and were just kind of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is the one time where it's like, okay, this makes the most sense for him to kind of like get tricked.
He doesn't know. Peter Pan could be some kind of unversed monster.
Yeah, no, again, this is the one time that it's like actually a reasonable thing.
Look,
It's
your boy Terra's here to beat up a bus.
The problem is that in his Jedi training, they never taught him what a pirate is, just like Dan Riker didn't know what a pirate was.
This is why I wonder if Terra can read. Because
Yeah.
there's got to be all kinds of books that are not just picture books about all of these places. Like, he knows the names of these places, presumably.
Honestly, not really. When they go in, they kind of go in blind.
Yeah, they kind of really suck at prep, all of them, forever.
Yeah, they never do any prep. They just go to the world, there's a problem, and just kind of fucking bogard their way through.
They bumblefuck their ways to victory.
I hope that that finally gets upended in the fourth game.
It won't, and you know it.
I know.
No.
Also not super impressed with the story so far, because it seems like there's one plot per character, and then you have to have a character that does that one plot per game.
That's this game's biggest problem with its storytelling. It's just how it segregates three characters. Like,
It is frustratingly piecemeal.
yeah, it occurred to me, like, as, like, doing this, probably a better way to do this, if I were going to actually redo this, would be to, like, somehow, like, play every character's storyline, but then cut the episodes, like, here's the story of this world, then you see Terra, Ventus, Aqua's story. Like,
trying to synchronize the plot as it's occurring.
yeah. Again, I'm not going to do that, because...
I don't think that would give the correct progress through this, because a person playing it on their own wouldn't be able to experience the game that way. You can't just start Terra's story and then go do something more interesting.
It also doesn't help that just a lot of it is paced very weirdly, even in the individual levels. So even if you did it that way, you'd still have to sit through like a solid 15, 20 minute, 30 minute world before you can get into the plot that's relevant.
Oh, and that would front end so many cutscenes all over the place. And then you're trying to keep track of what little plot there is on each thread.
Yeah, like I said, it's something that I consider, like, as a, like, idle thought of just thinking about it, but it's, like, wouldn't work. Just, especially just the way the game itself is structured.
Yep.
Well, here's an idle thought. If you ripped Terra out of this game and put him into something else, where would he fit?
A bad JRPG.
Yeah, he just get the JRPG.
Biting my tongue.
What, are you gonna say Arcana Hearts or something?
No, it was spoilers, the joke I was gonna make.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what joke you were going to make, so...
Please remember this and point it out when we get there, because I'm not gonna.
Oh, well, don't worry.
The game will do everything in its power.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it's... I understand what they were going for with the 3 campaigns, but it does not work well with the way the games are structured.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so of the Wayfarer trio, which one of them's Liu Bei?
Sorry, could you say that again? I didn't quite hear that.
Of the Wayfarer trio, which one's Liu Bei? Who's Guan Yu and who's Zhang Fei?
That's
a tough question, because, like, the real question is, which of the trio of brothers was the dumbest?
Well done.
That's like
I would argue that Ventus is Liu Bei.
Yeah.
But that comparison says that Ventus is a terrible person.
Mr. Smee, I ordered you to drop that. I'll not have you gushing on about some shooting stuff.
Yes, but he's also the one who comes out of this the strongest.
And then they go out.
Yeah.
This one.
Alright, so of the Wayfarer trio, which one gets filled full of arrows while shouting at the foot of a bridge?
Basically Aqua.
Yeah.
So by that comparison then, Guan Yu becomes Terra.
I can't see. That's why I was like, no, I can't allow that, because
We've a bit of business to attend to.
It doesn't work well because honestly, there's only one competent person.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll be waiting.
Easier one. Which of the 3 Stooges are the Wayfarer trio then?
I think by default that Aqua's Mo, but
that old codfish looks like he's found himself a new flunky.
I almost wonder if
Men, you move it.
the Three Stooges is not the apt comparison.
No. Aqua's Mo, Ventus is Larry, and Terra's Shem. There is no Curly.
There is no Curly.
Yeah, fair.
What about Curly Joe?
There is no Curly. Terra's Shemp.
You won't stop me. I'll show ya.
Okay, well, what about Marx Brothers?
No, I don't think that works.
No, it just doesn't work with that one.
True,
Oh
none of
my
these
God, this
people
is
are
obnoxious.
Yeah, no, like I said, this fight, this was not a fun fight. This is like, oh. And then I was like, oh, wait, then I was like, oh, that's it? Cool.
Then he goes into psycho mode.
What do you want with the light?
Light? What light?
Look, Pan! We got the chest!
No!
Well, it's time for Terra to beat up some children.
Whoa!
Even the younglings.
That hurt!
Oh, sorry.
I do not like that those two kids have the same
Now,
faces.
what is this?
Yeah.
Pirate treasure, of course. Jewels, doubloons, you know, the usual stuff.
I've been guarding a pile of loot?
Sounds like you've been tricked.
I'll say. I owe you an apology.
I think it'd be
picked a
very
fight over
funny if
nothing.
Peter Pan was the princess
Oh,
in
it
this
was all good
reality.
fun. Not every day I get to fight
I
such
find
good
it funny
swordsmen.
how chill
Say,
Terra is
what's
with
your
theft.
name anyway?
Terra.
Right then, Terra.
It's like, as
He's
far
really
as he
rich.
knows, they're just stealing
something
shit
about a
from the
shooting star.
pirates.
Shooting star? Tinkerbell
Well,
must be
it's
in
not
danger.
part, it's,
Men,
that's just the natural order of the world. It's not his problem.
Mm-hmm.
Terra's loyalty lies with the last person to talk to him, is what I'm learning.
Well, I should be on my way.
It's not wrong. You're not wrong.
He's got the memory of goldfish.
I wonder if anybody's ever done a Photoshop where they put Terra into the movie Memento.
Like, the man has a profound lack of object permanence.
To some degree, yes, but let's talk about what D-Links exactly are. He remembers that other people exist.
Unversed.
Yeah, but he doesn't remember the why or the how.
Stay back.
Right, because D-Links are
Yeah.
neither good nor bad. They're just snapshots of, oh yeah, I could use that Jedi magic.
Take that.
Makes sense to me.
Freeze! Want some?
So this is the combat equivalent of a bubble wrap sheet, I take it.
Yes, but I always love when I get these sections, because they're just so much fun. I love just getting to slice through enemies.
Yeah, it's like bubble wrap.
Take that. Want some? Let's go.
Ah, finally the meteors.
I like that they just gently pushing you.
Mm-hmm.
Very funny.
Look, they're out there trying their hardest. Can you say
They're
the same?
failing.
What's that dumb Elder Scrolls quote? I know my ancestors are smiling on me. Can you say the same, JRPG?
I like the rapid stabs you're doing in the air.
Yep, it's great, because, like, I didn't know what this was gonna do. I just was like, oh, I got this, I should use it. Oh, I end up being in the worst type of enemy for it.
It can't hit flyers. Cool.
Yep.
No, it can, but it locks itself in place repeatedly to do multiple stabs, but these things die in one hit.
Yeah.
Boy, you sure cut that monster down to size.
What monster? There were a bunch.
They don't know that it's multiple. They could think it's like some kind of
How fare ye, lad?
multi-headed thing.
Go hide.
These children understand the concepts of the hive mind.
All's well. What's that?
Tinkerbell, one of Peter Pan's dearest friends.
Can I take a look?
So long as I have his precious pixie, Pan's demise is all but assured. What's the meaning of this?
You know, I didn't give it that much thought. Just doing what my heart
It's mutiny, and you'll walk the
Just that's his
plank
aim.
for it.
Just, I didn't give it much thought.
That's
Yeah.
probably the screen grab for this frickin' chapter.
It is the
Yep.
most honest Terra's ever been.
Yep.
Hooray! We sure showed Hook this time!
Do you think Hook could have beaten Terra in a fight?
No.
No.
I don't know. Like, Hook is actually a pretty good swordsman, but
Every star up there is
he's probably out of practice since he mainly fights against a 16-year-old.
Tara.
Who has a knife?
Yep.
Yeah.
He can
Hard to believe
fly.
there are so many worlds out there besides our own. The light is their hearts, and it's shining down on us like a million lanterns.
Is this supposed to be in the past?
In other words, they're just
Yes. They didn't bother PSP. They didn't bother to make younger models for them.
No, now.
Well, I just want to be sure, because like early on it said, that was the last time we met up ever again. But it's just not the greatest at conveying this is a flashback.
Oh my goodness, Aqua had to make sure that the little charm bracelets were large enough that Terra wouldn't be able to swallow it.
Hell yeah.
So much for the pirate treasures. Did you guys really want the jewels and gold that badly?
Hell yeah!
Nah, we don't care about that
We're
stuff.
gonna waste it all on hookers and blow. Let's fucking go.
It's counting on us. I'll tell you what. Put the stuff that's really special to you in there. That can be your treasure.
Yeah!
The real treasure was the friends we made along the way.
The random junk we lifted off the beach along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Considering that it's in canon that they don't
makes me
actually
wonder
eat food, but just imagine
What I put in
feasts,
there.
and somehow they survive off of that, the friends they made along the way might be in the chest.
That's some real
Yeah.
weird ascetic shit, dude.
I like that dragon. One of the recommended things for the interstitial for me.